Why, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Attack the B Team. I'm back. A little context from the last episode. Some things might have got reset. Let's just say that. But I did all the same things over again. Found where to go. And I think I've settled on here. This is going to be the location. Well, what we got over here is we got a nice beach. Yes. Very, very okay. There's a crag biome over there, which is really cool. It's like a tall mountainous area. Really cool. But I'm just gonna walk over to the area that I've kind of been building in here. Let's go see it from like a cinematic view. We get dark clouds, a little dark, little gloomy, and look upon this place that I've built. This structure, my good sirs, and madams, and those in between. This is going to be the new base. Uh, yeah, this is what I've been. This is what I've been up to. Let me just crack my bones real quick, and I'll give you a little bit of flyover. It's gonna be a little shack to start with. As you see, we have this like nice little mountain behind it. Adds to the ominous aspects for when we do our dark magics. Still trying to figure out the block palette and everything. But this is gonna be the place. I wanted to start with that explanation. But I'm gonna work a little bit more on the house. Don't want to spend too much time on that with this episode. So yeah, I'll be right back when we make a little bit more progress. I do believe. Aha, scene two. So this is what I got for the concept so far. We got. Well, I guess it would be best if I showed you from over here. This is the front of the house. Looks a little different than what you might have just seen. We're gonna have like 3 floors, I believe. Bottom floor is probably gonna be the big stuff, like machines and like stuff like that. Top floor is going to be maybe a little bit more magics, a little bit more, maybe a little witchery, maybe. And then top floor is just gonna be anything we can fit in there. So that's the main portion of the house. Right here, we're using these things called covers from Forge Microblocks. There's similar stuff in like newer versions, like Chisel and Bits. But these ones you make with. Do I have it on me? A saw. I don't know where mine is currently. It's probably in one of the chests. But you have this saw blade right here. And with this, you can just cut blocks in half, and then quarters, and then sixteenths. And these covers are the sixteenths of it. Other things that I've done here, we've got these elevators right here. Let's see. This is made with 8 wool and 1 ender pearl. And when you jump on it, then it takes you up a floor, teleporting you through blocks. So this is the top floor. Besides that, I think we're also going to have this basement down here. Don't exactly know what I'm going to do for it. Maybe some... this is where I'm going to put my smeltery, maybe. Or some fluids. Maybe some storage or something like that. That's going to be down here. Today... I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get a dragon. Because we have... Where is it? Dragon eggs. And so I was thinking on maybe just going... Let's see, which... Probably a little bit more space up here. If we right-click this egg, you see its texture kind of changes there. I'm going to get it away from this torch. Purely because, theoretically, you can get a bunch of different types of eggs. This one is a dragon egg. I'm going to get an ender dragon out of this, and it's going to be our little pet. If you have it I think next to torches, it's a fire dragon. If you have it next to lava, it's a lava dragon. And then I think ice gets it to be an ice dragon. I don't know if there's any other dragons besides that, but we're just going to keep that there. That's going to be our little experiment. And potentially our little pet. What else do we want to do today? I'm thinking maybe about starting up some witchery stuff. So I might have shown it in a previous episode, but we have, where is it? This witch's oven. And with this witch's oven, if you have a bunch of saplings, like, it's mostly base game stuff. I've already shown this before, but I'm just going to retry it because it's been a while for me. Put these birch saplings in there. Do we have any jars? I do not know if we do have clay bottles. So what we're gonna do is just... Nope, it has to be bricks. Never mind. We have furnaces downstairs, I believe. Or I'm false. Where are the furnaces? There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Aha! Randomly outside for no reason. Let's put some wood in there for now. I just need a few bricks. Honestly, let's just start moving the stuff inside, because I'm pretty sure I put this out here when I just got onto land. And then when the bricks melt, I'm going to break the furnace as well. Come on, one more brick. It's quite dark out here. I have a way that we could potentially fix that with our magic powers of witchiness. Let's see. That's a flower pot. Bottle. Clay. Is it jar? Clay jars. Damn. Okay, so I just wasted all that time. Good to know, though. Let's just do one of these. And we don't have storage currently. Get rid of that one. Dirt block. And then we're going to pull our furnace upstairs. Where do we want this? Maybe up here. Fits with the nice cobblestone theme. A little bit of wood. Clay jars. And let's get those smelted up. Okay, with that, I've already shown it, but we can put the little clay jar bottles in there. And then we can get ourselves a little bit of wood. One of the recipes that we have in here. Can we show this? Yes. With here, with the birch saplings that we are getting a Breath of the Goddess. Nothing immediate that I really wanted to get with it. An altar would be pretty useful. Yeah, we're going to need an altar. So that's going to be birch and oak saplings. So I think I'm going to go get a bunch of those, and then I'll be back. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Got a bunch of... Well, I was hoping to get a little bit more birch saplings. But something I noticed, when going down here, we've got our little egg shaking. Which I believe means it's about to hatch soon. I don't know how soon. I don't know if I should stand here waiting for it. We're not, but we'll just keep that on the back burner. But notice that it is shaking. And from here, we're getting oak saplings and birch saplings, and we're putting them in this oven. We're gonna get, I guess you could make other things with this. But specifically for our cases, we can make the Exile of the Horned One and the Breath of the Goddess. And this is gonna be our little altar, our little source of power. But for that, we need Rowan. And in order to get Rowan trees, we need either Mutandis or Mutandis. I call it Mutandis, probably. But Mutandis. And from that, you need Drake's Root and Hint of Rebirth. You might need the Extremist for this. If... we'll see about that. But the Mandrake roots you get from the Mandrake seeds, and then you plant those. Let's see. I have one. I need to clear my inventory and reset this, because these are getting unorganized. Honestly, I might just go make a bunch of chests. And then go make some Mutandis. Yeah. That or I'll come back when the dragon happens. So I'm gonna go do that now. Check this out, you guys. So I was setting up all these items and transferring the stuff into another thing. So we're gonna have more space. And then I heard the rattling stop. And like weird breathing noises. So there he is. The little gremlin. This dragon doesn't follow your commands. I don't remember how to change that. I'm probably gonna have to do some more research about that. But we've got a dragon! And I should probably enclose this space. Let's see, this is the new blocks chest. This is gonna be purely temporary, but let's... Ooh. One more down. Let's do this. That actually kind of scared me. Ooh, my gosh. Purely temporary. Let's just build this barricade. Maybe he wants ender pearls or something. I don't remember what it is, so I'm gonna go research what that is. Welcome back, everyone. So basically, while I've been gone, I've gotten a fishing rod, gotten these raw fish, and supposedly, if we come upstairs... Hello? They're like cats or something. Maybe? Maybe he needs a saddle? Because that looks like how I was supposed to tame them, is that they come to you for fish, and then you give it to them. The dark and stormy night, apparently. Oh, that's nice. Look at this snow. Wonderful. What was I doing? I was going to look for a saddle. We have a saddle. Okay. Saddle. Fish. Fish. Maybe I need to be unmorphed? Back to the lab, apparently. Okay, I looked it up. Figured out what was wrong. He was way too young. So literally maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He's already fully grown up here. Where'd I put the fish? In here? Fish. If I go up there now, then... I think he's tamed? Maybe? Maybe? Where did I put the saddle? Is it also in here? Am I blind? Not in here. In there. Right? Where did I put that? Oh, wait a minute. Aha, here we are. And now he has supposedly has a saddle. Ooh. And now let's chop this down. Do a little test flight. Look at that, we got ourselves a dragon. Ain't that pretty nifty? Where do we want to set him for now? Let's set him out here. And then, from what I was reading, you give him a bone, which I don't know if I have immediately on me. No. No, 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 you stupid dragon, no. Don't leave. Bone. Maybe it was a torch? Something like that. There we go. Now he's laying down. And so this should keep him still. Unless I either take damage from a mob, or supposedly. I want to test this, actually. So he gets up. And if I go up here... Really counted on you, bud. Trust fall. He didn't do it. Well. Okay then. Yeah, from at least what I was reading, it's supposed to be where if you're falling and he sees that, he can go rush over to try and help you and pick you up. It's very How to Train Your Dragon. Especially with me having this one. Because there's different varieties of dragons, as I've stated. So I might actually get a bunch of the other ones just to have like a stable of dragons or something like that. But next item of order. Mutandis. So we got the Hint of Rebirth, as I've stated before. It's rare saplings, mandrake roots. You get that from mandrake plants. I'm gonna need to make a new garden here because the last one I had was from the old base, and that's how I got this root here. But now that we have the Mutandis, hopefully, if all goes to plan, you can right-click and it changes it to a different sapling, which is neat. I already wasted enough, so I'm gonna have to make up another batch, so let's just see if we can get anything special. Nothing. A mushroom. Basically, the regular one should be normal Minecraft saplings and shrubs and stuff like that, and supposedly the Extremis, which is why I probably should have saved the Mutandis, gets you the, like, witchery modded saplings and mosses and stuff like that. So, I think I am going to do something about that. Get some Mutandis. Something like that. We'll be back. And we are back. Again. Once again. Alright, guys. If you look within here, I've got like a little hole in the mountain here. And when I was mining out this, I noticed that there was a little patch of water. And so originally I was thinking, oh, let's just like build a farm in here. And there was at one point somewhere else. Originally I thought this was going to be way too shallow. And so I don't know, man. I was looking around. I was doing some things, doing some testing, and then where it leads into right here is the perfect place for a farm. So this is where we're going to have our little farm here. Already got some crops started. A little bit of coffee, just for the fun of it. Belladonna. These give us belladonna flowers and more seeds back. And then this is what we're looking for. I don't know if I ever showed this off, which is why I'm actually re-showing this off, because I think I planted some, but never actually like showed what happened. Basically you grow this, you got the flowers, And you pull it up, and the screams of the damned. And as you saw, I just accidentally opened the second one there. And those were mandrakes. They drop mandrake roots, and then more seeds to go along with it. So we got 2 more seeds. There might be more down here. I actually can't see, and I doubt that you guys can, now that I'm thinking about it, if there is any more seeds down there. But we also got our belladonna seeds there. I'm just gonna keep doing that, grabbing some of these, and make up some more Mutandis, because that and cactus were the last things that I was missing. And on the way out here, I managed to get these. So we're gonna get a lot of cactus from this, get a lot of Mutandis, and I might have some nether wart. If not, I'm gonna have to do like a nether run again. Let's check. Do we have any over here? Not immediately, which is a rip, because that means I'm gonna have to go to the heart of the nether and find some. I also don't have really a nether portal anymore, because I ended up using the obsidian that I needed for that, uh, with a concoction over here to repair this hammer. You need alumite. Already mentioned what the alumite is, but yeah, that was where all my obsidian went. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna have any more clips after this, or that's just gonna be the next episode. But I think I'm going to end it off here, probably. Let's see. If not, then I'll see you in the next clip. Bye.